Alright, so I decided to shoot a video of one of my workouts so you can see what a 40-year-old guy does to work out and continue to try to build muscle. First thing I do is I just do some stretches. Obviously, I didn't record that, but then I jump in, I just do some push-ups, 20 to 25 standard push-ups, and that just kind of gets me loose. That's how I do it. And then what I do is I grab some really light girly weights and I just go ahead and just get my shoulders loose, and you'll start to feel it burn. You really do want to start to feel it burn because that means that you're warming up the shoulder, and it just helps when you start to really lift a little bit heavier or even just get a little more intense. So that's what I'm doing here, and believe it or not, light weight really does work when you're working on shoulders, and I'm going to show you that what I do in other upcoming exercises. Just like this here, I do a raised or I guess you decline, however you want to call it, but I basically just get something tall like a stool here, and I do these push-ups. It's like a decline push-up, and it's taking a lot of your weight and putting it onto the shoulder, and I really get a great burn from doing this, and I usually do around 3 sets of 20, so it's about 60, and I do them probably about a minute apart. Then what I do is I usually, after that set, I'll jump into some military presses. Now these I really have to be careful with because I have always had injuries with my shoulders, so I really got to take it easy. I start with lightweight, usually around 25 pounds, 30 pounds, and then I move up to between 45 and 50, and then my last set usually is a little bit heavier than that. But I usually do 3 to 4 sets of these. And then here you can see I just upped my weight a little bit, and doing the same movement, and I'm just really restricting it, keeping my posture good, so this way here I don't arch my back and all that stuff, because that's really when I start to tweak my back, and that's not good because then you're out for like a week, so you don't want to do that. This next one I want to show you, though, this next movement is a little bit different, and I did this just because I wanted to show you the different ways to grip it. I do this sometimes. I'll either do one or the other, and this just hits the shoulder a little bit differently, the front of the shoulder. I mean, actually, you're working a lot of the shoulder. You're working the back and the front, but I like to just change my grip a lot of times, and you'll notice that you'll get a different burn in different areas of the muscle. So I like to do that. And then in this one here, I usually do this immediately, and I use really lightweight for this. This is only 15 pounds, and these lateral raises. It's kind of like a back lateral raise, but you're keeping your arms straight, as straight as possible. Obviously, you can see my elbows are a little bit bent. It's as far as I can bend or keep my elbow straight. That's just the way that my body's built. But just try to keep it straight and restricted and controlled. The big thing here is control, and you're going to notice it's going to burn. And that's why you want to start with a light weight, because you're going to do 12 to 15 of these. And then what I do is I jump right down to the girly weights again. Those are only, I think, 7 pounds. And then I do it again for another 12 or 15, and that really starts to burn. And again, when you get to be my age, you really don't care what you look like as far as what size weights you're using. This is another angle just to show you where it's hitting the muscle. And you're really using more than just one muscle in these exercises. That's why I like them so much. Because, I mean, realistically, you're actually using your back muscles too. That's why I like these compound movements. And then this one here, this is an old standard, your front lateral raises. Again, you can see I'm keeping my arms very straight, very restricted, very controlled. And again, I'm using lightweight, only 15 pounds, but I'm doing 3 sets of these, 12 to 15 reps. Now, a lot of people argue, well, you're not going to build muscle with that. I disagree. I think you are going to build muscle, and you don't want to hurt yourself in the process. This is where you're going to actually start to get size, because now I'm doing over the head, but I'm also, again, hitting the front of the muscle, and I'm doing it differently. Normally, you hold it like you would bench press. I'm reversing my grip. Again, you can flip it around and hold it like you were bench pressing and get a whole nother reaction to the muscle. So you want to mix it up so you can shock the muscle differently. And this is a nice one. I like this one here. This is similar to an upright row. If you were to do an upright row, you hit more in the trap area. This here is hitting the traps too, but it's hitting the front and a little bit of the side of the shoulder. I have to do this one because I can't do upright rows anymore because I have tennis elbow, and it hurts my elbow. So this is what I do, and they work really good. It's only a 25-pound plate, but again, it's controlled and restricted. That's what I want to keep emphasizing, because when you do that, you can get as much as if you were doing heavy weight. And then what I do here is I jump in and I do the lateral raises out to the side, but again, controlled and really concentrating on where the muscle is and basically squeezing it. Squeezing it up and squeezing it down. And you're going to feel this all in your traps. You're going to feel it in the back of your trap. You're going to feel it all over in that area and the outer part of the shoulder. And this here is the shrug. Of course, you've probably seen this 1,000 times. What I do here is I do 25 of these. The first 20, I do them nice and slow and controlled, and then the last 5, I kind of do them fast to try to get that last burn. And the thing is here is to just really let your shoulders do the work and try to use heavier weight if you can. And then this here, I didn't take my shirt off just to try to show off, because I don't really think I have anything to show off, but I just wanted to show you that you're using not just your front trap, you're using the back of the trap, and you're using all of your back. So you're using a lot more muscles than just your traps. But this is a great exercise to build thickness up in the traps, which I'm trying to do right now. So that's it. That's my workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you give it a try, or at least learn something from it, or want to give it a shot. And that's it. This is Scott with YouGetRipped.com. Talk to you later. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. Thanks.